Big Sol Dacres. I'm getting it right now.
Yeah, you got it right.
I'm getting it right. Queensberry TNT debut. Just tell us a little bit of why you are over here. It feels like you're in a good place.
Yeah, like you say, I feel like I'm in a good place. The heavyweight division here is thriving. You know, British title fight on this platform. You know, you've got world title fights on the platform, and that's what I'm in boxing for at the end of the day. And I want to make sure I'm putting myself there and taking the opportunities I can get.
And your first opportunity is to defend your English title against a guy that you know. Tell us a little bit about what you know about him and how you expect the fight to play out.
Yeah, like, you know, he's a tidy boxer, you know, sharp, you know, he's come up from cruiserweight, sharp hands, you know, fast hands, good boxer. But this is pro heavyweight boxing. He's coming up from cruiserweight, and I'm going to show him what a 10-round heavyweight fight's all about.
What? So you have sparred before, right?
Yeah.
Can he take anything away from those?
Nah, it's probably like over 5 years ago. Probably done about 2 rounds or something in the mix with 3 other guys up GB. When he was in the amateurs, you know, I can't really remember it, to be honest. It's a couple of rounds, in and out job. Can't really take nothing from that, to be honest.
Will it be a couple of rounds in and out job on Saturday night?
Well, that would be good, wouldn't it? that would be good, you know. We can only see how the right hand's landing and you know how the shots are holding up on his chin. I'm just looking to put on a performance and get in there and win by any means.
Tell us a little bit about how you ended up in Tyson Fury's camp, because you've been in there a couple of times now. Tell us the story. Yeah,
so originally I actually went up to spar with Jermaine Franklin. He was fighting Joshua, so he was up there sparring with Fury because Fury was fighting Chisora, and you know, Franklin was similar size to Chisora. So I got the call to go up to spar with Franklin, and I had my head guard on, sparred Franklin. I jumped in the ring. I said, "Come on, I want to spar the champ. I want to spar the champ to Sugar Hill." He said, "Oh, we've got Chisora. It's a different style, you know. We can't spar today. We're sparring these guys." I said, "Come on, man." So I was like, "Okay." I was there for the week. Next day, I sparred Franklin again. Fury's done sparring, and they're watching the spar, and you know, I'm putting in the work, man. I'm putting in some work, and then Tyson Fury's going, "Solomon Dacres, get him back here next week. I want him in the ring next week. Get him back here." And then, and from there, you know, they literally said, "Yo, come back next week to Morecambe. You know, get in with the sparring with him." And from there, then I did that camp, and he's called me back again. And also went back to spar Joe Parker as well. After that, they put a good word in. He said, "Joe, get Solomon to spar, man. He's top quality." So you know, I took my opportunity. You know, I made sure I wanted to get the rounds with him, and you know, they respected that, and they saw how good I was when I was in there, and then they got me back in there.
What sort of things have they been saying about you? And has Tyson in particular given you any kind of advice to help steer your career somewhat?
Yeah, you know, I'm getting good feedback. Obviously, they're calling back and they're saying, you know, you're world class fighter, and it's the world class sparring that he needs. He says, you know, you're sharp. You give me the best work that I can get, and you know, he just believes. He says, you know, I think you're the best out of the bunch, the British crop coming up. So you know, it's good positive feedback, and it's good for my confidence, and the main thing is that I put those performances in on the weekend.
Well, listen, there is a gentleman called Fabio Wardley. He's the unbeaten British and Commonwealth champion now as well. He very much believes he is the best of the crop coming through. He says that he thinks he's a little bit special. That's what he said in his post-fight after the David Adelaide win. Do you think he's a little bit special?
Not really, to be honest. I feel like if he is, then I just feel like I'm better than that. I just feel like I'm better. I just believe in myself. I believe, you know, I can become a British champion very soon. Main focus is Saturday, though. Without that performance and that win, nothing happens. So get a good win on Saturday. But I believe, you know, I'm going to be going right to the top of the world championship game in boxing.
Is it important you look good on Saturday?
Yeah, it's always important you look good, but the main thing is always winning, and I've realised that you have to win and you have to perform, of course, and you want to look good. I'm on a new platform, I want to look good. You know, I've been working on things. You know, I've done a few bits with you know, Sugar Hill over there, with a bit of crunk style, so maybe get a bit of crunk power on my punches on the weekend. You know, little things, and maybe something new to show.
That would be fantastic. Sol Dacres, we cannot wait for your Queensberry debut. You're very, very welcome. I'll fist bump you there.